Here at 11 Alive, it is our mission to bring you facts, not fear, and we want to break down COVID-19 cases to give you context of how the virus is spreading in our communities. The state reporting a sharp increase in cases yesterday, but a significant drop in deaths. Now, there are just over 3,900 new cases, and that's statewide, as you see it right here, up nearly 700 cases from Wednesday, but 29 new deaths, which is lower than the 79 deaths that were reported Wednesday. And there are 3,200 COVID patients hospitalized statewide, and that trend is actually shown in this orange line on your screen right here, and that's compared to the number of new cases. Now, Governor Kemp's executive order is set to expire today with no word yet on whether it will be extended. The order bans gatherings of 50 people rather, and mandates the medically fragile and at-risk groups to shelter in place. We've reached out to the governor's office about whether the order will be extended, and they say plans will be announced today. We'll continue to keep you posted on those plans as the day goes on.